Some of you are going to want to pad extra under your knee. We're going to do this by side. So your right knee is going to stay underneath you and your left leg is going to come and extend out, toes straight ahead. Yeah. We're going to come on down to the hands or to the forearms, and we're going to add either that little rev or a little sit back and hold. And we're just going to kind of notice how that feels. And similar, if you did the leg out to the side, a whole bunch of stuff is actually happening. We're just focusing on the hip right here, but inner thigh, hamstring, you might notice some things in the calf, the glute, the low back. I mean, right? And then here's where our magic side body is going to happen. We're going to come to standing on that right knee. Feel free to pad up. And also just make sure, look down real quick, take an aerial view, and just make sure there's an align here. We don't want to be this way, right? We want to have that nice supportive straight line. We're going to find our breath first. Inhale, reach up and look up, literally look up. Exhale down to the earth, and the eyes can also go down. So take your eyes on that journey. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release, and see if you can allow the side ribs to become even more expansive here. Inhale, what? Good. Exhale, release. One more just like that. Inhale up and exhale, release. Floor friends, earth friends, your right hand is going to come underneath you. Your right toes are going to pick up and spin lightly towards the left leg. That left arm is going to inhale, reach. There's that side body deliciousness. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Notice how good it feels to be in your body. And on this next inhale, we're going to pause at the top here. We're going to draw that left shoulder down. We're going to energize through the fingers. When I wiggle my fingers, for some reason, it just gives it a little extra zhuzh. So if that works for you, awesome. Lightly squeeze your left glute. Lightly push your hips forward. Just a teeny bit, though. Just a teeny weeny bit. And then you're going to take the gaze ever so lightly to the sky. And if your neck says nope, just take your gaze back to the camera. Maybe smile. Yeah. Good. Reach the fingertips and then push deeper into that left foot. Take a big, huge inhale. Yup. And then exhale, release. Oh, and if you need a little moment in between just to give yourself some of these little winners, yes, Ruthie. Yes, Mama Linda. Right toes are going to come straight out. Toes are straight ahead. This side might feel different than your first side, so just kind of notice. My right side for quite a while now has just been tighter than the left in like a pretty noticeable way. So I bring curiosity to it. I haven't quite, just like, very fascinating. My theory is that it's being used a lot more when I drive, right, with the gas pedal. How's it feeling for you? Are we ready to come to standing on that left knee? I think so. Let's go ahead and mosey on up. Once again, we're just going to double check that there's a line from hip to knee. Hey, and we're going to find the breath. Big inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale, release. And if there's any stuff that's still kind of showing up for you from your day, can you breathe through it? Good. Yes, there it is. And one more just like that. Absolutely gorgeous. This time the left hand is going to come down. The left toes are going to spin open. And we'll use that right hand to start those rainbows as we press a little bit more actively into that right foot. And I'm super curious. I don't know if any other inquiring minds want to know, but Courtney's check-in today was either everything's fine or everything is not fine. Now that we're moving, go ahead and take that right arm up, draw the shoulder down, energize the fingers, maybe with that little wiggle. There it is, Lisa. Push that right foot onto the ground a little bit more. Lightly squeeze your right glute, lightly push your hips forward, and either looking right there or take that little baby gaze up to the sky. Oh my gosh, Cynthia, you look like you're an ice skater right now. Take one more huge breath. And then go ahead and slowly, gently release. Oh my gosh. Friends, we're going to come on down. We're going to take the right leg forward and the left leg back. And if you're like, ooh, this is a little sticky, Karen came in with hips, hips, hips. If you want to slide something underneath you to elevate your hips to feel free. And if at any time you want to go rogue, go rogue. It's all good. Right hand's going to come down, left hand's going to come to hip. We're going to do our little forwards and backs. Oh, yeah. And as you come forward, especially notice that front hip flexor, just being like, ooh, I got a little length there, right, Jill? It's just like, I feel that. And then as you press the left hip forward on this next one, inhale, get really tall out of your back right shoulder. There it is. Beautiful, Em. Exhale, take the gaze to the hand. Maybe those fingers want to be spread a little wider. Maybe the hand wants to slightly shift into a different position, or maybe you're just like, nope, I'm good to go. I don't know. And then if you're like, whoa, that's a lot, you're good. If you want more, inhale taller, exhale, take the gaze further back. And whether or not you see your toes doesn't matter. Relax the shoulders, feeling into that twisting energy of the spine, but push that left hip, not visibly noticeable, but you can feel it, can't you? When you just go, oop, there it is. Take another huge breath and then come back to center. Give your wrists a few little rolls. Now we're gonna let ego go, and some of you are gonna do this little guy, and I'll lead you through it. If your back right shoulder is like, I don't think that's a good idea, then that's where you got to let the ego go, because it's not worth it if your shoulder is not down for it. Does that make sense? So if your shoulder is like, girl, don't do it, then you're going to inhale tall, you're going to exhale, take a second round of that beautiful grounded version, and you get extra credit for grounding more. If you want to do the Cirque du Soleil, you're going to push into the right palm, you're going to lift your hips into the air, you're going to potentially reach the left arm up. My eyes like to look down. Your eyes might want to look up. Either one's fine. Left shoulder is going to draw down. You're going to energize those left fingers, just like our last pose shape that we did. You're going to push the hips forward. You're going to squeeze the cheeks. And if you're on the grounded version, you're going to inhale, maybe get a little taller. Exhale, take the gaze a little further back. Everybody take one more huge breath, maybe an exaggerated sigh on the exhale, and then go ahead and simply release it on down. Roll your wrist. How do you want to switch your legs tonight? Do you want to do something in between? Do you want to add a little shimmy or a little split? I don't know. What what do you want? Ruthie G said, left leg forward, right leg back, friends. And again, if you want to add a pillow underneath, good. Rachel's taking really good care of her ankle. I feel it, even though I can't see it. Left hand is going to go down, right hand is going to come to hip, and same thing. We're going to take a few little forwards and backs. Oh, yes. How does this side feel? We're going to come forward and through with that active inhale. Get out of that left shoulder. So really lift higher. Exhale, take the gaze back. You know, I got to talk about those eyebrows though, right? Did your eyebrows go up? If so, can you relax them down? In kind of a neutral face. Unless you're smiling, there doesn't need to be any emoting through your facial expression. Push that right hip ever so lightly forward. If you want a little extra, get taller, and on your inhale, exhale, take the gaze further back. Oh my, now our bodies are all experiencing this a little differently. And sometimes when we come to a class like this, there's like a certain one that's just like, oh my God, that was mine. Go ahead and release it. Give your wrist some rolls. That is my stretch tonight. That is my signature. My body is like, girl, I've been waiting all day for this. Yeah. Hopefully you get at least one of those in each class. Yeah. Okay. Left shoulder has to agree. So it's left shoulder and ego. We got to check with it. Yeah. If you're like, no, shoulder says no, inhale tall, exhale, extra credit for grounding. And again, if you want that Cirque du Soleil, you're going to push into that left palm. You're going to lift your hips up. Your hand actually could stay on your hip if you want, or it can reach. Eyes are down or up. Right shoulder pulls down, right fingertips energize. I know so many freaking things, right? Hips are pressing forward, glutes are squeezing, fingertips are reaching. If you're grounded, maybe get taller and take a little deeper exhale over that shoulder. Everybody check in with those eyebrows. Everyone take a nice big breath to the center of your eyebrows. What? Third eye center. Good. And then slowly, gently dismount. And once again, if you need a little extra, my favorite when I was a teacher was the firecracker clap, which goes like this. Clap. Like you want, okay, we'll do it to one time together. Ready? And now I feel like I was at a show with the firecrackers. It's amazing. We're going to grab our rollers, my loves.